What if I told you everything you know about the YouTube algorithm was a lie? In the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly how to explode your channel growth even if you're just starting out. There's one secret top creators like Mr. Beast use that most people miss, and I'll reveal it today. Stick around to the end because I'll show you the 3 mistakes that most people made and how to fix it and grow your channel right away. So here's how to destroy the YouTube algorithm. These are the 4 main points, and I'm going to show you each individual one and how to succeed at it. Okay. So the first one is optimizing your click through rate, or CTR. Okay. And CTR is basically how many people clicked on your video. So if they're scrolling YouTube and they see your video, do they click on it or do they scroll past it? Okay. It's how many people actually click on it. That is your CTR. So if 10 people see your video and one person clicks on it, your CTR is 10%. Okay. And a high CTR signals to YouTube that your video is attracting attention, meaning that people want to watch the video. When they see the thumbnail and when they see the title, they click on it. They want to watch the video. That is the first step to having your video get boosted, having people who actually want to watch the video. Okay. So that goes through having nice thumbnails and nice titles. That also goes into your CTR. Okay. And videos with strong CTRs get promoted more in search results and recommendations. Now, the second is maximizing viewer retention. This, I think, might be the most important thing in a YouTube video and having a successful YouTube video. Without good retention, you're not going to get your video boosted and you're not going to get a lot of views. And this is what I said that Mr. Beast does that a lot of people overlook. It's so simple, yet so effective, and so many people overlook it. So let's look at it, right? So if you don't know what viewer retention is, it's basically how much of your video do people watch? Do they start the video and then skip through it because it's boring at the start, but maybe at the end it gets entertaining? Do they skip through it, or is it just so boring that they click off, or do they just watch to the end fully? Okay, that's what most people who watch Mr. Beast videos do. They watch it to the end because that's why his retention is so good, and that's why he gets hundreds and millions of views. Okay, so the algorithm rewards videos that keep viewers watching longer. Having high retention rates lead to more visibility on the platform because viewers clearly enjoy the content. And basically, what this means is that when people tend to watch from the beginning, 0 seconds, to the very end, the YouTube algorithm, they see everything. Okay. So they're seeing that a lot of people are watching the whole video, which means that this is a good video. If you want to know if your video is a good video or not, just look at the retention. If it has high retention, then it is a good video. And sometimes it can be a little confusing. Sometimes you may think that you made the best video ever and then you post it and the retention is not that good and it doesn't get a lot of views, but then a video that's not as good in your opinion gets many more views. So the retention is the most important thing. Okay, I cannot stress this enough. With good retention, your video will be boosted. And how to actually get good retention, I've made video on this, but I'm going to just show you a few tips and tricks. So first, start with the strong hook in the first 5 to 10 seconds. That's your hook, and you want to have that to be some of the best content you've made. Okay, you want to make it super fast paced because when they see that 5 to 10 seconds, that's kind of like a preview. They're like, okay, let me see the hook. If it's a good hook, I'll watch. Basically, they're trying to see if this video will be good, and they're going to judge that off of the first 5 to 10 seconds. So make those 5 to 10 seconds really, really good so that they think that the video is going to be really good and they stay and watch. Okay, pace your content to avoid boring sections. When you have a lot of boring, a lot of yapping stuff, obviously I'm yapping right now, but this is a different niche. It all depends on your niche, but when you're just like, it's a lot of, let's say you're doing a challenge video and it's just a lot of boring stuff, a lot of backstory stuff, and people get bored, they're gonna click off, right? So if you have a lot of boring sections, that's gonna give people the door to click off your video, and a lot of people will do that. So you want to avoid that. So cut a lot of unnecessary things out. Okay, if something's unnecessary and not vital to the main thing, and the video is getting a little long and boring, cut that part out because people will click off. Okay, they will. I can tell you from experience. I can show you my retention graphs and you'll see that. Okay, the most important thing is cutting these things out so the whole video is just entertainment, 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 because that's what the algo wants. That's what consumers want. So when they get that, they'll watch the whole video and your video will get boosted. Additionally, you can end with a cliffhanger or promise to keep viewers engaged till the end. Okay, so just in the hook, right? In the hook of this video that I'm making right now, that I'm recording, I said, stay to the end because I'm going to show you mistakes that most people make, right? So I'm incentivizing people to stay to the end instead of telling them right now, right? That's kind of how you keep viewers engaged till the end. And if you leave with a cliffhanger, people will go back to your channel and maybe watch the next video if there's a part two video, okay? And YouTube sees all of that. So when people click on your channel from a YouTube video, from your specific YouTube video, they see that. They see, okay, this video is pretty good, that the consumer watched the video and went to his channel to see more. Okay, YouTube sees that. And when they see that, the algo sees that, they'll boost your videos. Okay, so the next thing is engagement boosters. And basically, what this means is that when people like, comment, or share, the algorithm knows that people are interested in this video and they'll boost it. It's very logical, okay? When they see people enjoying content, watching it, or commenting, doing things like that, then they decide to boost it because that's how they know. That's their indicator that this is a good video based of how the consumer kind of perceives it, okay? If the consumer is reacting to it, watching it, then the algorithm will take that data and they'll be like, okay, let me boost this video to more people because the set that I gave it to really likes it. So let me boost it to even more people. That's kind of how it works. YouTube, they will show your video to maybe 200 people. And with that sample size, if those people like it, and that's, they know they like it by retention and engagement. But if those people like it, then YouTube will open it up to more people, maybe now 1,000 people. And then if 1,000 people keep liking it, then do now 10,000, and then it keeps going on until you start reaching high numbers like millions. Okay, so when people comment and things like that, that will significantly boost your video, right? So videos with higher engagement are obviously seen more valuable and relevant because people are sharing or commenting or liking or subscribing, right? So when someone's watching your video, YouTube sees all the data, everything that they do while you're there on your video. YouTube sees that and they make the algo kind of makes decisions based off of that. All right. So engagement helps boost the video in recommendation and search results, which allows for you to get your video boosted even more. Now, how do you boost engagement? Well, first, just ask naturally, right? For comments, likes, or subscribers. Don't force it because sometimes maybe people won't do it. You can if you want, maybe test it out. But I do it personally. I do it naturally, right? So I just ask for it naturally. Let's say I'm at a restaurant, right, eating something. Let's say I'm eating cereal. Okay, I'm just gonna be like, naturally, I'll eat it and I'll be like, dang, this is good. Comment down below your favorite cereal, or comment down below if you also like this cereal or your favorite breakfast item. That is naturally, and that will kind of incentivize people to go and comment. Okay, make it sound natural. Or you can also use polls or questions. Like questions, as I said, do you like cereal, or do you like this, do you like that? People will comment that. Or for example, if you want to have a part two of video, you make a video and you want a part two, be like, if this video reaches 100,000 likes, then I will make a part two. Okay, so this is incentivizing the consumer, and your video will get boosted if they like and they comment, right? Having funny slash relatable moments will also boost comments because they want to comment and be like, oh, that's funny. Controversial things also get a lot of retention and a lot of engagement. People don't understand. If you are controversial, maybe you won't be perceived as well, but you get an insane amount of engagement and retention. Look at Andrew Tate, for example. He is so famous, people view him as a controversial figure. Okay, and that's kind of one of the reasons he's so famous, because he says things that maybe it makes someone mad, or maybe it makes someone like agree. Okay, so both of them go and comment how they agree or comment about how they disagree. And that's how he got so famous, because the algo on all platforms boosted his videos because of these comments, things like that, right? He's very smart. Okay, so here's the last thing on how to destroy the YouTube algorithm, and that is SEO. Okay, now, if I'm going to be honest, you're going to see, if you are looking on YouTube on how to get your videos boosted a lot, you're probably seeing a lot about SEO. This is important to an extent, but out of everything, the reason I put it last is because I think it's the least important. And people are going to try to tell you that it's the most important because they just want to have content, they want to have views, they don't care about giving you good information. And I don't want to say it's not important at all, but thumbnails, titles, hooks, and retention are way more important than SEO. Okay, so optimizing titles, descriptions, and tags, they do help rank your videos higher. So I wouldn't say don't do it at all. Definitely, you should be doing it. I do it as well in my videos, but you should focus mostly on your content. Okay. Anyways, proper SEO allows the algo to kind of understand and categorize your video so it knows which sample set to send it to. Okay. So I kind of just said in the last like 30 seconds, I said that when you post a video, YouTube sends it to 200 people. Okay. They see if they click on it and watch it, and then if they do, then it boosts it to 1,000 people. Okay, now you want to have those 200 people in the same like interested in the same category. So if you're making a video about football, you want to send it to people who watch football, right? You don't want to send it to someone who's a basketball fan and hates football, okay? Because then they're not going to click on the video and watch the whole thing. So when you use these tags and categorize it, that's how it knows who to send it to based off these things. And okay, now I told you I'll show you the 3 common mistakes that most people make at the end of the video, so I'm going to show you right now. Okay, so here are the most common mistakes. It's having bad hooks, having bad thumbnails, and bad retention. So first, you want to have a good thumbnail because that's why people click on your video because they see the hooks and thumbnails, okay? And mainly the thumbnail because they see the thumbnail before they read the title, okay? So once they click the thumbnail, then you want to have a good hook. If you have a bad hook, they're going to click off, okay? So once you have a good hook, people are going to keep watching. But people aren't going to keep watching if your actual content isn't good and if you have boring things. So you want to know how to have good retention, and that's by cutting out things that aren't important and that cutting out clips that most people are going to click off of. These are the 3 common mistakes. It's pretty easy to fix them. I know it sounds like a lot, but I just taught you in this video how to have good hooks, good thumbnails, good retention. If you want to learn more, check out my channel. Check out other videos that I make because I talk about this stuff a lot because it's the most important stuff. Okay, stop focusing on SEO and things that people tell you, and just focus on these things for now. Obviously, do a little bit of SEO, but these are the 3 most important things and common mistakes that people make.